If you take a look at your polydraw, you'll notice the offset distance is set to 0. You can actually set that a little bit higher, and that might give you a little bit of a better result. Now, that was something that I didn't necessarily see. You can always change that at any time. So if you decide you want to go 0.01 with this, you can come in and you can start brushing over that again. And what it will do is it'll raise those vertices up above the surface, okay, that distance. Now, it's not much of a distance in this case, but it is still conforming. And I just go around the sleeve little bit by little bit, and I may go around it several times when doing this. The main thing to remember about this particular tool is that it needs to be used in increments. You don't want to get carried away with it just by brushing across it like you would a paintbrush. Okay, you just want to tap some of the edges and some of the vertices, just pushing those in and getting those to conform, and then going from there. Now, there is a little bit of cleanup that's probably going to need to be done here, but no big issue. All right, so let's go ahead and right-click to end that conform. Let's turn off our edge mode and turn on symmetry here, and I'm going to isolate the low poly. And you can see that in this lesson, we're going to finish out the coat of our character. All right, so we've got a little bit of cleanup to do on the coat. A couple of things that we want to do with this is we want to create an edge around the inside of the coat, so that way that can push into the pants and doesn't give us any weird edges or anything like that. So to get started with that, let's go ahead and go to edge mode, and I'm actually let's do this. Let's turn off edge mode, right click, control, and select polydraw extend. I'm going to hold down shift, and I'm going to pull this edge down underneath. And then I'm just going to hold Alt, and I'm going to just create this rim right underneath the coat. Okay. And we'll just do this here. Here we go. Couple of things I just noticed here. The edge of that just doesn't seem to fit quite right on that, but we'll get that here in just a second. There we go. All right, so let's continue down, holding the Alt and just dragging that underneath. So congratulations on getting this far in the model. This character model, you know, is a realistic type character, and we want to try to make sure that we get all the details that are in this high poly sculpt. And so this can take some time. So thanks for sticking in with me and going through this. Okay, I hope you're learning a lot along the way as well, especially about you know, production speed and speeding things up using some very simple tools like this. Now at this point, we're going to be getting into the zipper, and there are a couple of issues that I have with this particular part of it. I'm actually going to separate this zipper from the rest of this coat. And I'm going to do this for a very specific reason, and I'm thinking about it later down the line. Whenever I'm going to bake out my normal maps, it can be a little difficult to get the detail of the zipper into the mesh of this coat. Okay, so the zipper is actually going to be modeled out on the game mesh as just a plane that rests right in this position, and same thing right here in the middle. And so I'm going to be baking that out. So let's go ahead and stop for just a moment. Let's select that high poly coat, and let's go to element mode. I'm going to select the coat, the main part here, and give it just a moment to do so. And you'll see that the zipper is not selected in this. I can go ahead and separate this out and then go from there. But there's another issue that I have with this. What you'll notice, and I think I may be moving my coat by accident. Nope, okay. You'll notice that we have the zipper up here on the top. I want to go ahead and keep that as part of the main coat. So let me select it, and then I'm going to hold down Control and do a marquee selection around the edge